More inline clip big shocks. Let's go. Hello friends, hello YouTube, how are you guys doing? Rainbow here with another NERF mod video. And today we're talking about the BigShocks inline clip pistols again. Again because I have two more. As you've already seen, this is AZYR LS-62 and this is Fox LS-63. And before we continue, here's a quick overview. There we go. And the other one, here we go. For those of you who don't know this mod, I have done several of these BigShocks inline clip pistol mods, and I've done a full-on tutorial on how to do an inline clip and what an inline clip is. I'm going to link these two videos in the description. But for those of you who don't know, this is a NERF BigShocks, and this is how we start, and this is where we end up. So it's a 3D printed front part, 3D printed top part, and it's an inline clip mod. So essentially, the BigShocks shoots mega darts, and it can hold 1 mega. It's essentially a mega jolt. And with this modification, it has a brass barrel that you can see here. And so it holds up to 4 or 5 short darts and up to 2 standard elite darts. So, and also, it doesn't just up the capacity, it also ups the performance. But for more information on how this works and how it's done, check out the tutorial in the description and also check out the other video. Before we go into detail, let's quickly talk about these two individually, and because the internals are all the same, it's just about the externals. The paint job on this one is done like I always do, build up the coat with several layers, and then it's a base of this shiny green metallic, and then this blue, it's actually a mix of gunmetal and blue, and I airbrushed it from here to there. There's been a bit of a darker blue down here, same as darker blue in here, so as you can see here, it's a lighter and a darker blue right there. And then the name and the numbers are done with a stencil, cut out a stencil for both of the things. Name is here, numbers here, and then a little bit of grey gunmetal on the front here. And that's this. Similar thing to that one, I have actually just base coated it in a dark red. All the black details, this one here and the one down here, they're airbrushed, and the rest is done with a gold dry brush, using some just acrylic gold paint and then dry brushed all over the blaster. The logo here, as well as the name and the number, they're also done with a stencil and an airbrush over the top. This one, you notice, has a different 3D printed top part than this one. These are the ones I used to use. This is from a new kit. That's actually part of a complete kit designed by my friend Gobo. Shout out, that's amazing. And I have an entire build with his complete kit, and I will show this to you very soon. So sub to the channel if you haven't already, and you won't miss the release of this kit. The other big change with these two mods is that I have done a little modification myself, designed a little modification that I wanted to do with these inline clips for a while, because if you know, you have to front load these, and because the narrow bit of the inline clip is around about here, it makes pushing the darts in really hard, which is where this front bit comes in play. You actually pull this out, and there is your pokey stick that helps you load the darts. So, and it also doubles as a fake muzzle and also as a sight. So now when you load darts, I have an elite dart right here, you push it to here, and you can, with the elite darts it's somewhat easy, you can push it to there, but now you can't push it any further. You just push it out, poke it in, give it a shake, and fire again. There you go. And same thing goes for the short darts. Put them in here, and just pull out, push them through, another one, and push them through, and another one, push them through, and you can technically do 1 or 2 more, and then you prime, fire, prime, fire, prime, and fire again. And there you go. That's 3 single shots from this one. And so, yeah, let's talk about this a little bit more. It's essentially a 3D printed part I designed and a piece of PVC. And yeah, these things can also be printed in signal orange. So you have, safety first, have the orange tip on your blaster. But essentially, the friction fit in the front here. And yeah, that's all there is. So this is the little design change for these two. And of course, I have upgraded these ones as well. So if you've seen the previous videos to those, links in the description, I've upgraded these two as well. All of these blasters are still for sale, except for this one. This one is already gone. But these three are still up for grabs. If you want to get your hands on them, link to my Etsy shops in the description. Alright everybody, that was it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to my patrons, you guys are amazing. And if you haven't checked out my Patreon account yet, this is where I post in-depth videos from the workshop about the builds that I do, builds that have not yet been released, and how I achieve certain things. If you choose to support me there, that's the kind of content you get, and I'd really appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Other than that, you know, as always, make sure to check out my website, my social media, my Instagram, my Facebook. Leave a like and a sub while you're at it. Don't forget to like this video and sub to the channel if you haven't. There is more to come. I'm working on a different BigShock kit. I'm working on a different inline clip system, which means there will be a new tutorial as well. As always, check out the videos on screen now, because apparently YouTube decides that they're good for you. And I will see you next time. Happy modding, happy nerfing, love and sunshine.